Alright, today's job then. I'm early, 7:47. But what we're going to do is, this window's coming out. It's on the wonk. One of the bricks has slipped alongside the keystone, but it's quite alright. It's done what it's supposed to do and it's wedged itself. This looks like at some point this went up and down, you know, an opening sash. But since the building was converted, God knows how many years ago, that's the threshold, not the threshold, the landing when the stairs return. So what we're looking at doing is putting the lintel at this point here, and then what I'm going to do is brick that up, and then on the other side it gives a bit of a reveal, if you like. And then what we're going to do is get that stone lintel out and take this further down to give more light to the landing. Yeah, so what I need to do is find an appropriate place. So I think it's going to be, I think we marked it on the wall somewhere. Oh yeah, there we go, marked it there. So the lintel's going to sit at that height. So I need to get that and that cut out. Same on that side. And get that in. I can't start chopping till after 8 and using machinery, but at least I'm set up. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. And this is why you got a love line mortar. So I've only been at this 5 minutes and we've got those 2 bricks out already. You can see the sash there, the framework. So that's going to come out on the inside as well. Yeah, that lime mortar, you know, it's, some people seem to think mortar is an adhesive. It isn't. It's just a medium to help the building move. Okay, yeah, it has got suction properties and it does dry to the brick, cure to the brick. But yeah, this is one good thing about working on old buildings, you can get the brickwork out easy enough. Right, so I've easily got 150mm seat in there, so I need to transfer that to that side and take those ones out. Let's go. Right, there's the first half out. So it was a sash that went up and down.
You can catch that. Oh, I don't know.
Put this around the corner. Yeah, there we go. So, well, that's going to be cut out, isn't it?
Yeah, what it is, it's a box sash window. So it's the basic inside frame here. The middle that seems to be missing. This is the outside piece, the inside piece. Basically, it's four sides with a hollow middle, and that's for your weights to go
For the
up
weights,
and down.
yeah.
As you can see the pockets, they're called pockets. That's how you put your weights in and out and do your cording.
Yeah, in there.
Through here.
In there.
But it's got some substantial architrave on the inside. That is actually fixed to this only by nails, or probably is nails. There won't be screws at this age. So what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and leave this outside architrave on because it's quite substantial.
Well, you only need to get into the box there, don't you?
Yeah.
Wherever it is, there.
Take this out.
Leave that on the front.
Then we can brick into the back of it.
Yeah.
Well, you can.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
You can brick into the back of it, and then I think it means we won't have to decorate any of this outside here.
Yeah.
And it'll just finish with a brick, with a breeze block, and then we'll dab it with some.
Yeah, make it good.
And skim it. But it'll be nice. I think it'll be nice to leave this on.
Yeah.
Nice little feature.
But we're going to continue it further down, aren't we?
Yeah,
so are you just going to leave that for the top half and then strip it at the bottom half, because you're not going to be able to continue that, are you?
No, this part's gone.
Yeah.
This part's gone. So
it's just the arch you're keeping.
Yeah, we're stopping here.
Yeah.
So I suppose I could cut it there, right across.
Yeah.
It won't affect anything. because you're bricking up to.
Yeah, well, is that a bit of skirting?
Yeah, so I'm leaving that on.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying it would have been easy if you'd cut it down to there then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but that means
Then
taking
you
the
could have
skirting off.
Friggin' hell, do you think it's on in any fashion?
I've got brackets here, metal brackets.
Well, there's something
scary.
in there.
It's a bit scary. See any brackets on the outside?
No. No.
So, you suggest I take this off then and I cut it to the bottom of it?
Yeah, because then you can get a lot better cut down there.
Yeah.
If you accidentally bodged up here, you know, you're going to see it. If you do it down here, you're not going to see it, are you?
Alright.
Just my suggestion.
Well, I mean, I'm going to take this out by hand anyway first.
Yeah. Alright.
I'll see how it goes, stripping it.
Right, I'll let you crack on with that. We'll check back in a bit. There we are, that's the full box sash, is it called? Did you say?
Yeah.
You can see all the brickwork returns back.
They're the sashes and this is the box.
Yeah.
So, together it's a box sash. It's very old fashioned. Very old fashioned. I've had more than one job just because I was the only one who could read.
Yeah, you still got the old, still got the old techniques, haven't you, mate?
Still got the, yeah, well, I was taught by a guy who was born in the 1920s.
Yeah.
So he knew
Yeah, my mentor, he was an old guy. He was 64, 65 when I was
It's
with him.
always about you, innit?
No, just saying, lads now don't get that experience.
This here, this is solid because it's arched. It's solid.
Yeah.
This is a sash. So, how to take that bastard out? See, that's beaded onto there, so I could take this off. Take that bead off, like that.
Yeah.
It's beaded on. What they do, they steam a piece of wood.
I was just going to ask you if it was steamed to get the curve in it.
Yeah.
To put it in a.
Steamer.
No, they steam it, don't they? Then they put it on a template and they peg it in place until it cures. Oh, good as not a mould, but that type of thing.
No, they could do it with like bits of wood and all sorts.
Yeah, but I see what they do. They put the piece of timber on, they put a couple of pegs either side, then they bend it round, put another peg in, and work their way around.
See what to do with this, mate? What to do with this?
I've
got two choices. You either brick it to that,
yeah,
and leave this in.
For what it is, right?
It's
not structural.
It's not structural.
It's not doing anything.
I'll take the outside piece.
We could brick our block. Well, do whatever we're doing there.
Yeah.
And that, to me, like you say, we could just frame onto it. We'll just put some frames in.
Leave these in. Right. Oh shit. Yeah, that's it then. So I'll just finish taking this off.
Yeah, cool. Again, so in the end, Tom's decided to take it all out. There's what's left of this top sash. There's the original curved arch. It's quite nice, really. When you look at it, you can see how it was constructed with several pieces of timber. That looks like that was actually a wider piece, and then it's been shaped like that. It hasn't been steamed because the grain is just running across, it's not following it round. Same in there. But it's nice that. We've got a couple of old latches. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in there now, get that chopped back so the lintel could go in, and I need to, well, in fact I'm going to take all that plaster off there, and then I'm going to have to brick up here and bond that in somehow. Yeah, so I'm going to get inside and tackle it from that side now. Right, I've sort of dog-toothed this to get up there, so the lintel's going to go on there. This is going to get brought forward, so we'll get the 150. The concern is though, I was going to be building it from here, but I've got this stone lintel. I think I'm going to have to get the stone lintel out. I'm going to chop that half out next, and then work out what we're going to do. So, yeah, I think I'm going to have to get the stone lintel out because I don't want to be bricking on top of that, then taking it out and disturbing it. Because this window's going to come all the way down to here. Make it a proper window really, so from this ceiling point here, down. Right, let's get that side cut out. Sorry, cutting in again, but somebody's had the bright idea of plastering this in sand and cement. So not only is this built of lime, which is supposed to breathe, that sand and cement is not allowing it to breathe. And all this is sand and cement, and that's why you've got all this. But I mean, partly that's because it was leaking up there as well. So what should have been just a case of breaking that plaster off, it's actually really rock hard render, which when you've got lime mortar bricks, the integral strength is not going to be as strong as this, so there is an issue that it could end up causing more damage. So we're just going to have to chip away at it and see where we end up. I think this stone lintel is going to come out. Look how all the moisture's there. Right, yeah, right, I need 2 hands. Let's get this done. Right, I've got the lintel in place. I've just put a bit of timber under there because I haven't got the other side built up yet. But I've got that in there. I've put a cavity tray on, but there's no point, it's a 9-inch wall. But if we've got it, we may as well. Got it tucked in there. So what I'm going to do is just get a few course on here, just to stabilise the lintel. I don't know if I'm going to build up the inside or not, but so I'm supposed to get a 215 lintel. It's actually only 185, I believe. So I've got it best sorted to this side. Then the inside, I could just build the bricks up or the blocks up. There'll be a recess, but it's going to get plastered. Yeah, they do that every time you go to the building place. Just for a 9-inch, somehow you always end up with 185. The previous one we got was the right size, but yeah, sometimes you just got to do a bit of a balancing act. But yeah, right, let's crack on. Lime. Thin. I'm using a mixture of the old and new bricks. on there just to help it a bit. Not easy building with lime in this heat as well. Oh, I might have to make the bed disappear. I'm going to tie that through to the inside as well. Pointy trowel because it's bloody easier than trying to swing your big bloody brick trowel around. I've got enough obstacles anyway. thing is as well, I'm stringing through from there to there. So if I put my level on it, it's not level. But I can't, if I run it level, then it's not going to work, is it? It's just, it is what it is. It's an old building. Can't change that. Actually, I don't think I'll bother with that. I'll leave that. Get a piece in at that end. 15 to 13. Oh, actually, variable force applicator. I'm working through my lunch because I want to get away early. Right, let's have a look. How's this going to bond? I think I'm going to have to take some. I'm going to start cutting some out now. What I may do is I've got to start building up that inside. I don't want to go too high. So I'll point this up and go from there. There we go, pointed up, jointed up. Okay, now don't want to fall into my own trap. So I just do what I always do. I just literally just let the towel just rag over it. I think it's the best finish. Don't want to do a bucket handle or weather struck or anything like that. Right, I'm going to go in there and get these built up. Wish me luck. Right, so I've got the lintel built up. Down there you can just see that grey brickwork blockwork there. That's covered up here. It's got that, and it's the same on that side. So what I'm going to do now is get some blocks in here. I've got some dogs as well, so we could tie it into there. And yeah, let's crack on. First block in. First tie wiring. I'm going to whack an half on there now. Right on, so there's the window blocked up for now. Still got a couple of pieces to put in there. But the arch is doing its job, so this is just extra thing. So that's going to get plastered up and married all in. And then if I come down a level, I think Tom's just put a bit of kingspan in there just to stop the biggie deads getting in. You see where I've done them bits of blockwork there, just to take the weight of the lintel, and that's that. Sharon's having a clean up. Good old Sharon. I've always said it. Oh, where are we at today? Oh yeah, so Sharon's been in here. She's been give this its first coat all the way around, and then she's done this as well. Got a coat on the ceiling. Got all this lot mist coated, if you like, undercoated. Looks nice and bright in here now though. Yeah, looks the part. It's getting there. It's getting there. And we just need to look at getting this lot sorted out. So this room can be started on. Anything. That's why I said, have you got anything you want to say?
Good evening, viewers. Absolutely shattered. What a day.
Creek crackered.
What a day for a 45-year-old.
Oh.
I was once.
You was once. Yeah.
Bloody hell, young man's game this.
It really is, you just can't get a young man to do it.
No, they don't make him anymore.
They don't.
Oh, big cupboard, innit?
Yeah.
Just big use of it. When I get that shelf in there, it's going to be big use
This
of
would be
that.
a bed sit for me.
Well, in London it would be. Be a family of 6 in there. You'd have like books.
Pods.
Little
That's
pods.
because it's a big wardrobe, you get your vacuum in there,
Yeah, ironing board.
Ironing board.
Suitcases, everything.
Slave.
Yeah. Leave to the woman.
Yeah.
And she told us she's 60. Told every fucker else.
You just don't appreciate it, that's your
I'm
problem.
60, I shouldn't be doing this. Well, I'm not fucking 60. I'm doing it.
Yeah. Looks good with that paint on there, doesn't it? Not first coat.
It was class marrying a woman in her 20s when you're only 18, but when she's 60 and you're 45.
In the 20s when you was 18, and now you've got to...
Hey, that's man maths.
Yeah.
We grow younger.
Well. Right, that's gone off overnight, so what we're going to do, start building this up. I ended up taking that piece out there and putting a stretcher in. But we're doing this as what you call a tax window, where back in the old days, where you got taxed on the amount of light what came into your building. So what we're doing, we're just recessing this, just to give it a little bit of feature, but it saves time and us knocking all this out as well. We've got ties in, this is tied, there you go, another one and another one. This is tied into the wall. So yeah, but because it's on the wonk again, we've just got to basically run to the line what runs across really. We can't do anything else about it. Right, it's another hot one. I'm just going to crack on. Right, I just want to get this out there because when the full video's done, you might notice that the brickwork looks like it's on a slope. But that's because of the way the building's moved. Now this stone here is higher by that amount there. You can see that pencil line there. Now if I level the brickwork, it's not going to work right by the time I get to here. So it's just best for me to line through to where the courses are, that it's going to make the job easier for when I get to here. Yeah, it's not ideal, but you've got to do it. You can't level the brickworks and that all be out of course there. So we're better off just following a line across. That's what I'm doing anyway. Don't care what anybody else says. Case in point, thickness of the bricks, and then look at the thickness of that bed joint there. There, and then there, that one. So if I put that up to there, so that one, look how thick that bed looks. Yeah. I mean, look at all these, look how thin these are. It is what it is. Right, you can see there I've had to cut them a bit shorter because of stonework there and that stonework there. So what I've done, I've just tried to get it nearly level because it's going to be cutting in now all the way to fill the arch part in. You'll notice I was using just some old dogs. I was getting the line approximately level up there and then weighing it down with a brick just to keep the line in place. Yeah, I need to go get some more bricks now and then we'll crack on with the rest of it. See you in a bit.